everyone, it's Eunice and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be testing out a lot of new makeup releases. So for the items that I don't have like a new product or a new release for, I'm just going to use whatever is already in my makeup collection. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. First off is primer. So I was at CVS and I wasn't really planning on getting this primer, but then Physicians Formula has a buy $16 worth of Physicians Formula or $15 worth of Physicians Formula products and you get a $10 extra buck reward. And then I saw this, it says like new spotlight primer whatever, and so yeah, I got it anyway. So it's a Physicians Formula spotlight primer, so it has age-defying activities. Yes naman, age-defying. So it's an illuminating primer. Essentially when I saw this, I was like, it may be a dupe for the Becca backlight priming filter. Blurs, corrects, and protects, and it fused with 5 filtering luminescent pearls to blur imperfections and deliver a spotlight glow. If I remember correctly, ganito rin yung sa Becca backlight primer. This one is also enriched with antioxidants and it protects skin and visibly reduce redness. Yun din yung problem ko with my skin right now. It's not showing, pero I do tend to have a little redness on my cheeks on like the bad days. This one is a little pricey though because it is Physicians Formula. This one was like $16, and as you can see, sobrang similar niya with my Becca priming filter. I don't have the backlight, the full-size version of the backlight priming filter, but I did try that before na. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my First Light primer just for comparison with the packaging. Okay, so similar with the Becca, it has a frosted glass bottle, and as you can see, magka-size siya. The Becca primer has 30 ml worth of products, and this Physicians Formula also has 30 milliliters. Comparing it side by side, it's the same packaging and same same content. So let's test out the product and see if it could be a dupe or if it's similar yung finish niya. Okay, as you can see, bago pa. Oh, sobrang similar niya with Becca. As you can see, it has that pearlescent nude primer na formula. So hopefully maganda to kasi guys, it's less than half the price of Becca. Wow. Okay, formula-wise, it's really similar. And ang dali niya lang i-head sa face. It does give my face a luminous finish. So yay, kasi I like that finish. I like yung mga dewy, radiant look as compared to like matte look. Hopefully, it holds my foundation well naman. Yes, pati leeg talaga kailangan pinang-primer. So this is the side with the primer and this is the side na wala pang primer. As you can see, ang luminous niya. So maganda tong base. Lalo na for your mga matte na foundation. I feel like it's gonna be really good for that kasi it will add a little bit of radiance to your face. There's no foul smell. Right off the bat, I really like it. It has the same finish as the Becca backlight primer and ang ganda ng packaging niya. It's really worth $16 kasi frosted glass siya. It comes with a pump. Tapos mukha namang pinaghirapan yung product as you can see. So hopefully, I have yet to try like a side-by-side dupe test for it in comparison with the Becca backlight primer, but right now I really like it. I like the luminosity that it's giving my face. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. So for foundation, I've been seeing a lot of the Maybelline Superstay liquid foundation all over the YouTube, all over the internet, and everybody raving about it, but I haven't seen a lot of reviews with their foundation stick version. So this one is the multi-use foundation stick. It is a cream to matte formula, and as you know, I have dry skin, so I do try to stay away from matte formulas, but then the liquid foundation version of this one, a lot of people are saying that it's comparable to the finish of the Maybelline Fit Me. So yun naman, even if it's matte, it's not too matte. It's not as drying as compared to other matte foundations out there. So I really wanted to try this one because yun nga, sabi ko, I haven't really seen a lot of foundation stick reviews for the Superstay. I just tried the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick and surprisingly, I liked it. Kaya I went ahead and picked up the foundation stick version of the Maybelline Superstay. It has over 0.25 ounces or 7 grams of product. Ayan. Yan na siya. So, medyo konti lang yung laman niya. And then, it does come with a precision blender or something like that. Precision blender. I don't know if you use this dry or do you wet it ba. So, I'm gonna try and use it as it is right now. Okay, super creamy. Applied on my skin really quickly. Ayan. And then, let's cover this up. Tapos, I'm gonna... I used the wrong cover. Ang tanga. Oh my gosh, it's okay. I ruined it right away. But anyway, I'm gonna use this to blend it out. Honestly, I feel really weird using this ng tuyo. So, I'm gonna go ahead and wet this, and I'm going to go ahead and get my beauty blender na rin, just in case. So, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Binasa ko na yung sponge, and I don't think binabasa siya kasi hindi naman siya lumaki or anything. But I'm gonna try and use this and see. Okay, sobrang hindi ko talaga siya type gamitin. It's just so weird, but I guess they tried to put an effort in having a product come with a sponge na on the other end para for on the go. You don't have to bring like 2 items pa. But honestly, I just don't really feel this. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender kasi I don't feel like I'm giving justice to the product by using this end. Let's use this end. Para maganda naman yung coverage niya. But of course, to be fair, I'm gonna use my beauty blender. Okay, so here is like somewhat one layer of the foundation. It is medium coverage looking at it right now. Do I like it? I can't really tell because I haven't finished my makeup look, but it has good coverage naman. It's easy to use and easy to blend. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup para makita na natin kung ano bang itsura niya talaga. Oh, before I forget, I am in the shade Natural Beige, and I think that the shade is quite right naman for me. Okay, so here is what the foundation currently looks like. Looking at it in the mirror, it's really flawless and it was easy to blend naman. And it comes with a natural finish. It's not super matte, which is something that I actually like. And I guess I need a little bit more coverage on my nose area. And I really like how the primer is sitting underneath it. As you can see, it adds a little bit of radiance on my face. Wala pa akong highlighter niyan or anything. So for concealer, I'm just going to use my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I've talked about this. I have a separate video about this product, so I'm not gonna be like explaining a tad bit too much about it, but it has a good coverage. And look at this doe foot applicator, massive. I'm just gonna conceal and highlight. So halfway through blending out my concealer, I decided to use it as my eyeshadow primer na din. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face using the Colourpop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder in the shade Medium Dark. Now for our eyeshadow, I usually put on eyeshadow first, but I forgot that I have a new eyeshadow palette. Right here, I have the Milani Gilded Desires eyeshadow palette. This one is exclusive to Ulta and the Milani website. So it has 12 eyeshadow shades and 2 highlighter shades. I'm not entirely sure what kind of look I'm gonna go ahead with actually using. So I'm gonna use the shade Crazy for Cocoa. And I'll apply that on my crease as my transition shade. Wow, the colors are super nice. It's super blendable. I like the formula. Wala siya masyadong kickback once you apply it on your lid. And as you can see, it's super easy to blend. Now I'm taking the shade Love Addict and I'll be applying that on the outer corners. And then I'm just gonna blend those 2 shades together on this top so that there are no harsh lines. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shade Naked Truth and I'll be applying that on the lower half of my lid. And then I'm just going to top that off with the shade Just Bronzing Around. pencil brush, and I'm going to take the shade Champagne Wasted, and I'll apply that on my inner corners. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go back with my blending brush and use the shade Time to Unwind again, and I'll just reapply that on my outer corners just to diffuse it a bit and add some gradients. Now I'm taking a smudge brush and I'll be mixing the shade Time to Unwind and Crazy for Cocoa, and I'll just apply that on my lower lash. So I'm not too happy with this bronze shade. I'm just going to go back with my blending brush and just blend everything together, get rid of any harsh lines. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of my face makeup. So for contour and blush, I'm just going to use this e.l.f. Duo powder, which is in the shade Fiji. It has a contour powder and a blush powder. Bronzer, I'm taking this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronzer. Now for blush, I'm again taking the e.l.f. Duo palette, and I'm just taking the blush shade and applying that on the apples of my cheeks. Now for highlighter, I have two shades of the Maybelline Masterchrome right here. So this just came out, I think, last month. Honestly, it was my sister who first got these, and I was like, I don't need a new highlighter. And now I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and I have seen a lot of reviews all over the internet saying how good they were. So I went ahead and got two of them. These are the old shades. I know they came up with new one, which is Topaz and I believe some, not Rose Gold, like Molten Peach. The other one is Molten Topaz and the other one is Molten Peach. But those two shades are a little dark for me to be a highlighter, and I'm not really a fan of bronzers with glitter, so I went ahead and purchased the old shades. So again, I have Molten Gold and Molten Rose Gold. So these retails for like $7.49, I believe. And here are the two shades that I have. This one is Molten Gold, and then this one is Molten Rose Gold. Ooh, they're super buttery. And here are the swatches. Wow, look at that. This one is Molten Gold, obviously, and this one is Molten Rose Gold. So for today's look, I am going to use Molten Gold. But I want to use this in the middle of my eye. I might actually do that. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's not as golden when you swipe it on your cheek. Wow! It's super pigmented and it looks like it's wet. That kind of highlighter look. And again, I love that kind of look. Guys, even if it's summer, I really like highlighting pa rin. Kasi ang ganda niya, tignan mo. I'm not really a fan kasi of really matte looks eh. I wanna see if it will look good on top of my eyeshadow. Let's see. I'm gonna apply a little bit on my eyeshadow. Yes. It brings out the bronziness. Yes, I like this better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to my blending brush para lang matanggal yung harshness. There. So that's it for the face makeup for now. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some light eyeliner and some falsies, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I am done putting on some eyeliner and mascara. I decided not to put on any falsies today just because if I open up my eyes, and I do have double eyelids, you're not gonna be able to see the eyeshadow that I put on today. But yeah, anyway, for lips, I have a new lipstick, and this is the new Maybelline Long Lasting Shine Lipstick. It's their first oil-in infused lipstick, so yay for that. Since I have dry skin, my lips tend to get a little too dry as well, but I do use lip mask at night time now, so I'm getting a little better at it. But having a lipstick that's infused with oil will definitely help with my dry cracked lips. So yeah, I got the shade Spicy Sangria. This is shade number 130, and I'm not gonna line my lips or anything crazy like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. Wow, super pigmented. Wow, it is indeed super shiny It's pigmented, and I don't know, I don't have a lipstick shade that's this shade, so I really like it. And it's really easy to apply on your lips. Since iba yung shape niya, not your like typical lipstick, it's a little bit fat and flat. It's hard to go on like this area. Or it's just me kasi I got used to like using liquid lipsticks na and applying lipstick with a doe foot applicator. But I really like it. I really like the shade as well, and I think it goes well with my eye makeup look today. So yeah. Okay, so here is the finished makeup look that I came up with today, and I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up this video with my final thoughts on the products that I used. First off is the primer. Oh my gosh, for right off the bat, I really like it. I really do think that before I applied the highlighter, I saw a lot of radiance na on my skin, which is a look that I really like. I really have to get the Becca backlight primer, or when my sister arrives na lang, I'm gonna borrow hers. But yeah, because right now I have the First Light primer, and I can't really compare these two because these are two different items. But really, I really do think that it's a good dupe for the Becca backlight primer. Does it moisturize my skin? I believe so, because right now I don't see any caking on my skin, and that actually happens to my face, like my foundation, whenever I don't moisturize it enough. So yes, it has a lot of good properties. Like I said, I do really have to test it out pa if it's a dupe for the Becca backlight primer, and when I test it out, that's when I can say that it is a good dupe. But yeah, for $16, I really think it's a good primer. It has luminosity and it kind of hydrates my skin as well. You do get 30 milliliters of product, so 1 fluid ounce. Right off the bat, I really like the Masterchrome highlighters. For $7.99, they're a good deal. It's like a high-end formula na for me. It's super buttery. I have yet to test it out if it lasts throughout the whole day, but for all of the videos that I've seen, I agree. It really is good, and the shades are nice. Like this one is the Molten Gold, and it doesn't really look that gold on my skin. No shimmer, no signs of glitter, which is for a highlighter, you do have to watch out if it's too glittery, because if it's too glittery and you have texture on your face, it's gonna accentuate that texture, and we don't want that. Like if you have large pores, it's gonna show that you have large pores. But for this one, it just has a wet, dewy look, which is something that I really like when using highlighters. So yes, I really highly recommend this, and it really lives up to the hype. Such a good highlighter. So let's go on with the foundation. The Maybelline Superstay foundation stick that I used. Oh my gosh, I really like it. Like the fast-based foundation stick. I don't know what it is with foundation sticks, but I'm starting to really like how easy they are to apply, and I don't have to like pour it on my hand na. But do note that it's not sanitary if you want to use this foundation with other people, because you do use it and do go in directly with the product and apply it to your face. So it's not as hygienic in that sense, but I really like how easy it is to use. I just am not sure about this like sponge right here. So please Maybelline, if you're watching this, I don't really think that it's essential to actually use this, because everybody has their own like sponges and they have their own carry-on cases. So maybe use a little bit more product in, like a little bit more foundation instead of using this, instead of actually using the budget for this sponge applicator. I don't think a lot of people really uses that, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Okay, next up is the Milani Gilded Desires eyeshadow palette. Right off the bat, really love it. Super pigmented colors. It's a good mix of neutral and a pop of color for smoky, full glam looks. And the fact that it has two highlighters, which I did get to use today, they're both so buttery and pigmented as well. Like the shimmers in this eyeshadow palette are amazing. I just made a mistake by using a brush a while ago because I really wanted it to look precise. But again, right off the bat, I'm gonna show you guys how buttery it is. And look. It's really pigmented. For something that's from the drugstore, this eyeshadow palette is really good. It was actually so easy to blend, as you can see when I applied it on my eyelid. So even like the dark shadows, like the red that I use, it was super easy to blend. It's not patchy. And when I applied it on my lid, the product transferred on directly. And again, super easy to blend, which is key to any eyeshadow formula. Okay, lastly, this Maybelline Shine Lipstick. Right now, definitely moisturizing. And I really love the shades. This Spicy Sangria shade, it's not too red na putok labby red, yung ganon. Because I really can't, di ko siya madali, I don't know why. But it's a good red na parang subtle lang siya, pero it brings out the glam look that your entire face has, whatever like makeup look you're using. I do believe that the shade is really for more full glam. Hindi siya pang everyday, but I needed one in my collection. So yeah. In terms of the formula, it's super pigmented, super easy to apply. The only downside that I have with it is maybe I just need to get used to it is the shade of the lipstick itself. Kasi nga hindi ako sanay sa ganyang shape. I keep saying shade, I mean shape, okay? But other than that, it's not transfer proof as you can see, but it's really nice. So do know that it's not transfer proof. It's not like a liquid lipstick formula, but I really like the shine that it gives my lips and how hydrating it is. Super perfect lang for summer na maiba naman tayo, hindi naman matte kasi we've all just seen a lot of matte lipsticks for quite some time now. But yeah, I really like it. It's really moisturizing, and if you do have dry cracked lips nga, I highly recommend this lipstick kasi it's infused with oil, so it's really gonna help bring out the moisturized plump lips. So yeah, that is all I have to say with everything that I got today, and I'm really happy with everything that I have and everything that I tried on. I didn't actually use anything that I didn't like, so yeah, for that I'm not returning anything from this. But yeah, if you want to purchase these products, I'll be sure to put the product links down in the description box. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you want to see more of these types of videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!